Hi, I'm Sam Amolo. Now, some of you may know me from the Two Guys Garage or Shade Tree Mechanic television programs. On behalf of everyone at both Dodge and Cummins, let me thank you for purchasing your new Ram pickup. You are now the owner of the longest-lasting, most durable pickup available with legendary power and towing capacity. Over the years, I've done a number of programs about the Dodge Ram pickup and the Cummins turbo diesel engine. So I was happy when Dodge and Cummins asked me to be part of this program about the new Dodge Ram with the 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel. In this DVD, we're going to take a look at some of the things that make this engine different from the 5.9-liter engine. Plus, I'll go over some very important information about your exhaust system that you need to watch to better ensure the longevity of both your engine and the exhaust system. I'll explain how your diesel particulate filter works and some of the important maintenance messages you may see from time to time on your overhead console. And I'll also share a few tips around fuel economy, maintenance, and the exhaust brake. The brand new Dodge Ram heavy-duty pickup truck with the 6.7-liter Cummins diesel offers more horsepower and more torque. At the same time, it meets all the 2010 emissions requirements, and it was the very first pickup truck to do that. The 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel in your truck builds on the long tradition of durability of the legendary Cummins 5.9-liter turbo diesel. However, compared to its predecessor, the 6.7-liter delivers better trailer towing, better acceleration, throttle response, and drivability. It's the strongest, cleanest, and quietest engine in its class. The new 6.7-liter turbo diesel builds upon the proven success and durability of the 5.9-liter, the engine that set the standard for excellence in the heavy-duty pickup market. The new 6.7-liter turbo diesel features increased bore and stroke with more robust pistons and a larger crankshaft. So the engine delivers more power, 350 horsepower and 650 pounds-feet of low-end torque with the automatic transmission. That's best-in-class low-end torque. Your 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel produces more torque sooner and sustains it longer than any other pickup. That means you have more pulling power where you need it most to get a heavy load going. One important reason is the new variable geometry VG Turbo, which greatly improves the engine's responsiveness and performance. It features a unique patented one-piece sliding nozzle which moves continuously to vary the power of the turbine and the amount of air delivered to the engine. The variable geometry turbo design has been in use for years in Cummins heavy-duty on-highway engines and has proven to be the world leader in both reliability and durability. Plus, the VG Turbo has integrated exhaust brake capabilities for outstanding braking performance. Your 6.7-liter turbo diesel is also the quietest engine in the heavy-duty diesel pickup truck market, with just half the noise of the 5.9-liter turbo diesel. Your 6.7-liter turbo diesel engine uses the cleanest diesel technology available. In this section of the DVD, I'll explain the diesel particulate filter and how it works, as well as the messages you may see from time to time on your overhead console. Your Cummins turbo diesel engine is equipped with the cooled exhaust gas recirculation technology, or EGR, which reduces the emissions of oxides of nitrogen, or NOx, and allows the engine to be precisely tuned for the best fuel economy and performance. In fact, your turbo diesel engine meets the stringent 2010 EPA NOx standard a full 3 years ahead of the requirements. And Cummins is the first diesel engine manufacturer to have an engine certified to the 2010 EPA standards for oxides of nitrogen and particulate matter emissions, making it the cleanest heavy-duty diesel engine available anywhere, and that's good for the environment. An important part of the engine's after-treatment system is this diesel particulate filter. It's sort of a catalyst. Under normal driving conditions, you'll probably never be aware of the diesel particulate filter. However, under some conditions, you may see messages on the Electronic Vehicle Information Center in the overhead console telling you that the catalyst or exhaust filter is full. The messages are nothing to become worried about, but they are important because they tell you that you need to make sure that your diesel particulate filter has a chance to clean itself from time to time. To better understand why that's so important, let's take a quick look at what your diesel particulate filter does. In a nutshell, Your after-treatment system helps to clean emissions by oxidizing or cleaning the particulate matter. That is, it converts the particulate matter into harmless exhaust gas. In the diesel engine business, this is called diesel particulate filter regeneration. An important part of the system is the particulate filter. Its job is to capture the particulate matter that comes from the engine as a byproduct of the combustion process. During normal driving, the after-treatment system gets rid of the collected particulate matter through a self-cleaning or regeneration process. This means the filter simply cleans itself by oxidizing the particulate matter, much like a self-cleaning oven. However, if you're doing a lot of in-city driving at lower speeds or extended idling, the engine isn't working hard enough for self-cleaning to take place. If this is the case, the diesel particulate filter may start to accumulate particulate matter. This is especially true if you're doing a lot of extended idling. If this happens in some models, a message will appear in your overhead console that says, "Catalyst full, see owner's manual." Then after a minute, the message will change to "Catalyst status 80%. Or in other models, a message will appear in the overhead console that says, "Regeneration required now," and then changes to show you how full the exhaust filter is. When you see either of these messages, that means that your diesel particulate filter has reached 80% or more of its maximum storage capacity. The progression of particulate filter usage will be displayed on the console as it increases, and it means you need to operate your truck so the engine is working hard enough to clean itself. You can cause the self-cleaning to occur by simply driving your truck at 50 miles per hour or more for 45 minutes. That's all it takes for the system to automatically clean itself. As the system is cleaning in some models, you will see the catalyst status decrease, or you will see regeneration in process displayed. You'll know the self-cleaning is completed when you see the regeneration completed message, or when the catalyst status message simply goes away. That means the system has cleaned itself and you're good to go. Don't ignore the exhaust system status messages. If you do, your diesel particulate filter can become completely full and you can cause permanent damage to your particulate filter. The display will alert you to the progression of your particulate filter usage, showing when you reach 90% full. If the particulate filter reaches 99% of its capacity, the overhead console will chime. And depending upon your model, either the catalyst full, service required, or exhaust filter full and power reduced, see dealer message will appear on the console. This means that your diesel particulate filter has become completely full and needs to be serviced at an authorized Dodge dealer as soon as possible. You will experience a loss of power and torque, but you'll still be able to drive to your dealer. If you continue to drive your truck for an extended period, you can cause permanent damage to your diesel particulate filter. So keep an eye on the messages displayed on your overhead console. And if the catalyst status 80% or the exhaust filter 80% full message appears, that means that you need to operate your truck so that the diesel particulate filter can clean itself by driving at 50 miles per hour or more for about 45 minutes. And see your owner's manual for more information. In some situations, there may be an engine condition that disables your exhaust filter. In some models, if this occurs, the overhead console will alert you that service is required. And two chimes will sound. The message will repeat when the exhaust filter becomes 80% full, and again when it becomes 90% full. These messages are telling you that there's a malfunction that is preventing a self-cleaning regeneration operation, and you really need to get your truck into a dealer for service. So don't ignore these messages. If you do, your diesel particulate filter can become completely full. And if the particulate filter reaches 99% of its capacity, the overhead console will chime 3 times. And the power reduced see dealer message will appear on the console. Your 6.7-liter turbo diesel engine comes equipped with an integrated exhaust brake. Your exhaust brake can help you control your vehicle on a downhill, it can reduce braking distances, and prolong the life of your service brakes. Plus, the exhaust brake can really help you in towing applications such as RV fifth-wheel trailers, horse trailers, flatbed and farm trailers. You know, the exhaust brake is simple to operate. Just push the exhaust brake switch on the instrument panel. When the engine brake is engaged, you'll hear a change in the engine sound as you are decelerating or slowing down. You know, in general, the exhaust brake is most effective at higher RPM and you'll get optimum braking power when you operate the exhaust brake in the tow haul mode. As always, proper maintenance is the key to long engine life. Your 6.7-liter turbo diesel is only designed for use with ultra-low sulfur diesel, or ULSD fuel. ULSD contains 97% less sulfur than previous diesel blends, which means fewer emissions and a cleaner environment. Like all diesel engines in 2007, ULSD fuel is required for your 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel. To avoid accidentally fueling your turbo RAM diesel with the wrong fuel, make sure you look for the ULSD label. If the diesel fuel is ULSD, then the American Petroleum Institute, or API label, will be titled Ultra Low Sulfur Highway Diesel Fuel. Plus, the label itself will be green. Your Dodge Ram pickup uses an advanced oil change monitoring system that monitors the oil viscosity and automatically displays a message on the Vehicle Information Center that alerts you to when it's time to change the oil. Now, the standard oil change interval for the 6.7-liter is 7,500 miles, and it's duty cycle based, so that means your interval might vary based upon how you use your truck. For example, light-duty in-city driving might result in a shorter oil change interval, and if so, a message displaying the words "Oil Change Required" will appear on the overhead console to alert you for when it's time for an oil change. Don't forget, your new Cummins 6.7-liter turbo diesel engine requires low-ash engine oil. Now, these new low-ash oils are widely available and identified as API CJ4 certified. To assure top quality, use Mopar or equivalent oil meeting the Cummins CES 20081 standard and a Mopar engine oil filter or equivalent. These meet the requirements of Chrysler and Cummins. And look for the API CJ4 on the outside of the oil container to be found in either place. Failure to use CJ4 certified oil could result in serious damage to the engine and the exhaust after-treatment system in your vehicle, which may not be covered by warranty. Also, replace your fuel filter. Every 15,000 miles or 24,000 kilometers, use a Mopar fuel filter or equivalent that meets the 7-micron rating. Using a fuel filter that does not meet the manufacturer's filtration and water separating requirements can severely impact fuel system life and reliability. Also, your vehicle automatically monitors the air filter restriction and will alert you with a message on the overhead console when it's time to change the air filter. Make sure you use only Mopar-approved air filters or equivalent. With today's fuel prices, it's always good to be thinking in terms of fuel efficiency. Luckily, your 6.7-liter turbo diesel engine already delivers up to 30% better fuel economy than comparable gasoline engines. But if you want to really maximize your fuel efficiency, here are a few things to keep in mind. First, to maximize fuel economy, you want to minimize your idle time. Just think about it for a minute. What kind of fuel economy are you getting when you're idling? That's right, 0 miles per gallon. So excessive idling is very costly when it comes to fuel efficiency. Next, make sure your tires are properly inflated. If your tire pressure is below the manufacturer's recommendations, your rolling resistance increases and your fuel economy decreases. Plus, underinflation also reduces the overall life of your tires. Then there's road speed. You've probably heard this before, but at today's fuel prices, it's worth saying again. Fuel economy decreases rapidly at speeds over 60 miles per hour. In fact, each 5 miles per hour that you drive over 60 is like paying an additional 10% for fuel. And of course, the biggest impact on fuel economy is the driver. Rapid starts, continually putting your foot on and off the throttle rather than maintaining a constant speed, can add up to greatly decreased fuel economy. In fact, studies indicate that your driving techniques can affect fuel economy by up to 25%. Your 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel has been optimized for top performance through extensive engineering, development, and testing. The engine control module is programmed to deliver optimum performance. Keep in mind that your 6.7-liter engine is a sophisticated, fully integrated system. Now, some aftermarket products can jeopardize this system and cause severe power system, exhaust system, and engine damage. For instance, there are a number of products that claim to enhance engine performance. These so-called aftermarket performance chips may carry claims to increase horsepower and torque output. These non-original chips can alter how your engine operates, and their claims are neither authorized nor recommended by Dodge or Cummins. Keep in mind that your truck's electronic control system can detect and store information about any modifications that increase horsepower and torque. This information is stored in the system's memory and cannot be erased even if the modification is removed. Use of these unauthorized products can affect your warranty coverage. You know, your Dodge Ram heavy-duty pickup with their 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel engine delivers more horsepower, more torque, and it's cleaner and quieter than ever before. It builds on the turbo diesel's long tradition of durability. So take care of your truck, and that 6.7-liter Cummins turbo diesel will give you miles and miles of dependable power. Thanks for watching, and drive safely.